right, in the meantime, all right, honey, I know if you're watching, I've got your list for Target. Let me see. Some Valentine's gifts for the kids. Oh, yeah, and some sex toys for us. What? Shades of gray in the land of the red. After this. All right, now I know that Target's the red department store, but I didn't know that meant red light district store, because don't look now, but Shades of Gray is coming to the land of the red, or shall I say racy, because Target is going risque, defending itself for selling Shades of Gray sex toys because there's cash and kinky, I guess. Sex therapist Betty Cohen says this is a good move, applauds Target for not backing down. But attorney Deborah Blum says that Target's being very, very shady here. You don't like it. Why not?
Well, Neil, Target has gone overboard here. They're selling 50 Shades of Gray sex toys next to children's toothbrushes. Legally,
is it really in that proximity?
Yes. In one store, there's a picture online that the toothbrushes are right next to the sex toys. And these are S&M sex toys, not just regular.
Well, would the kids make it out? I mean, because you could just as easily say, oh, no.
Well, Shades of Gray is all over the place. So I think that kids are being prompted to be more curious about explicit sexuality. And if you go to Target's website, they have descriptions of the products, and they're very elaborate.
So, bad placement. What do you think?
Okay, well, this is up to parents, okay? So if kids have questions, we as parents need to, in an age-appropriate fashion...
How are you going to explain that? Pick up some crest and a mask for mommy. What? Well,
it's again depending on the age of your child, and you know the reality is that if a child were to ask, and you could say, well, you know, this is a vibrator and it can make you feel very good if your back is hurting, or.
But this is Target. I mean, I could see some of the stores that I haven't frequented that a couple are around here. But I'm just saying, I mean, come on, it's Target, right?
So then don't take your kids.
Okay, all right. Don't need the attitude about it.
Well, legally, there's not so much that we could argue against it. You could probably, in some states, some of the sex acts that these toys allow people to do might be prohibited by certain statutes. So you could argue that, perhaps zoning rules.
But would it make you less inclined to go to Target in the future if they're doing this now and they're saying, we don't care how controversial this is, we're going to keep doing it?
Well, let me tell you this. Let's say Target faces civil liability in the future because people use these sex toys wrong. I think then they'll reconsider selling such racy items.
Or they confuse them for the dental supplies that are right nearby.
How do you use sex toys incorrectly, and why would there ever be a
Where are we going? Ralph, was this your idea, this segment? What are you saying then? You're okay with it, and you don't care that you know families are going to Target disproportionately.
I think seriously, Neil. I think it's up to parents to deal with their kids in an appropriate fashion. If they don't feel, for example, if the children's toothbrushes are right next to the vibrators, then maybe you
move
need
it down
to
an aisle, like office supplies. Move it down there.
Right,
sure.
or buy your child's toothbrush at another store where you feel more comfortable.
What is the upside for Target doing this?
Well, they're making money. It's like you said.
Yeah, but wouldn't they lose money from the controversy, or no? Maybe they've obviously factored that in, right?
Do you know that I asked a number of people today, because I knew I was coming on the show, what they actually thought about having sex toys, and they all categorically across the board said that they thought it was a really good idea.
Who the hell do you hang out with?
With all kinds of people that I asked.
So you had no problem with this if Walmart did this?
No.
How would you feel? Doesn't matter.
Lots of retail stores are doing it. Lots are. And even Halloween shops are going to sell.
By the way, we're showing the kinder stuff here. Really? I mean, come on. You know? Yeah.
You know, Target Australia banned the sale of the book. So other countries have taken action to prevent their citizens and children from being...
Do they have the handcuffs, or did they nix the handcuffs?
I saw the handcuffs.
You did see the handcuffs.
They have a wide array that you might want to look into.
Sure, absolutely.
You know what I think they
Do you draw the line on some of the stuff to sell?
I think that maybe there should be a private little space, or maybe a room, and if you really were concerned about it, to have a security guard there,
religious,
and to say that, you know, somebody
even
over
you
the
feel
age,
they're pushing it.
Well, but I think that, again, I think it's up to parents. If we're concerned about our children, we as parents need to be responsible and not take our kids
to Target.
And
Absolutely.
don't go to Target.
It's online, and you won't be able to have parental controls because this is the Target website.
It's everywhere online.
I hear
you don't need
I'm
to go to
changing
Target
50 Shades of Red right now. But ladies, I want to thank you both very, very much.